In this video tutorial, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to calculate your calorie deficit for you to achieve a safe fat loss throughout your training with us. Okay, you'll see there's two links that are attached to this video tutorial. One is for a BMI calculator, the other is for a BMR calculator. So make sure you can distinguish the two there in those two links, and we'll start going through how to calculate your exact calorie deficit. Alright, so first of all, we're going to open the link and see the equation to calculate your BMI. Okay, it's going to ask you for two things. Number one is your height, and number two is your weight. Okay, so you enter your height and weight, and that's going to spit out a number. So we've used an example for today's calculation. We've got a female who's 172 centimetres and she's 62 kg in weight, and that's given us a BMI of 20. Alright, now I want you to make sure you know whether your BMI is above or below 30. I'll explain in a bit more detail as we go through the equations to why it's important. Okay, so let's move on. Next thing you need to do is calculate your BMR. That's your base metabolic rate. That is exactly how many calories your body will burn throughout every single day just at a resting state. Okay, so for this, we need to convert from metric to imperial. So we're going to go our height from 172, that's going to give us 5'6", and from 62 kilos, it's going to give us 136 pounds. Now with that, we also need to add our age and our gender. So again, 5'6", 136 pounds, girl who's 22, that's going to give us your BMR, of which for this female subject is 1,453 calories. Okay, now from here we need to take into consideration your activity level. So if you are someone who is training 3 to 5 sessions per week, which most of you are here, then you need to multiply your BMR by 1.55. Okay, if you're someone who's exercising 5 to 7 times per week, then that is 1.75 times your BMR. Alright, so for this equation, we've gone 1,453 times 1.55, and that's given us a higher value, which is our maintenance calories. Okay, so for this example, that's 2,252 calories that this example must consume every day just to maintain weight. If she was to consume more than 2,252 on a daily basis, she would obviously increase weight, but we want to be losing weight. Okay, so we need to calculate now a safe calorie deficit. And in order to do that, what we're going to do, if our BMI is above 30, then what I want you to do is to subtract 700 from your maintenance calories. For our subject, our BMI was 20, so now what we need to do is to multiply our maintenance calories by 0.2, and that's going to give us a different number. Alright, so 2,252 times 0.2, that's given us 450. Okay, now next thing we need to do is to deduct that deficit from our maintenance calories. Alright, so we've got our maintenance calories, how many calories we must consume every day to maintain weight. We want to be slightly under that in order for us to safely lose weight while still maintaining a high energy level. Okay, so we're going to deduct 450 from 2,252, and that's going to give us 1,802 calories. So if this subject is eating 1,802 calories every single day of the right foods, they will lose weight safely. Okay, so what are the right foods? Okay, we need to calculate our macronutrient ratio. So your macronutrients are your proteins, your fats, and the carbs. And these are foods that you must consume on a daily basis in order for you to survive. Alright? So for this calculation, we've got 100% that's split down to 3, 40% for your protein, 30% for your fats, and also 30% for your carbs. If you are someone whose BMI was greater than 30, then I would probably recommend that we bring your fats up to about 35 and bring your carbs down to about 25, because you're probably a bit carb sensitive as to why you're storing high levels of fat. Okay, so for this subject, 40% protein, 30% fats, and 30% carbs. Alright, so what we do then, we times 1,802 times 0.4, 720 calories every day must come from proteins. 0.3 times 1,802 is 540, and that's going to be the same for our fats and our carbs. So on a daily basis, to get this 1,802 calories in, our subject must be consuming 720 calories of protein, 540 from your carbs and your fats. Okay, last thing to take into consideration is the 80-20 rule. 80% of these calories must come from whole foods, okay? And then 20% can come from foods that may be a treat to you or just a luxury at the end of the week. All right, so just to recap, punching your BMI above or below 30, change your measurements into imperial, calculate your BMR. From your base metabolic rate, we're then going to introduce your energy expenditure. That's going to give you a higher amount, or your maintenance calories for the daily basis. From there, we're going to obviously subtract 700 if we're over 30 in our BMI, or we're going to times it by 0.2 if we're under 30. Then we're going to deduct that calorie amount from your maintenance calories. There's our calorie deficit. We split that into our macronutrients, proteins, fats and carbs, 40% protein, 30 fats, 30 carbs, and then that's going to give us an exact amount. If you're using a MyFitnessPal app, then it's an easy way that you can calculate the foods that you're consuming on a daily basis to ensure that you're sitting around those ratios. Okay guys, don't forget to use those 2 links above, and if you have any comments, then feel free to add them in below, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you.